Over the years, youth in Ghana did not show much interest in agriculture. These young characters have changed the situation by making farming productive, profitable, and sustainable as a livelihood of pride, making other young people curious and interested in what they are doing. Samuel Abrakwa is one of these succeeding young farmers. Let's hear what he has to say.
Growing up, I had the opportunity to join my late grandfather and my late uncle on their cocoa farm. I was so curious to know much about farming, much about agriculture in a whole, because I realized that farmers who were producing food that we all need to survive were marginalized, and they were the poor people we found in our community. And this helped me to pursue agriculture in high school, in a university, and even in my postgraduate is something relating to agriculture. Through the With Them For Them program, we gave birth to the Youth Feed Ghana project. We believe that Africa has a younger population, and therefore if we can develop the youth, then we can develop Africa. The Youth Feed Ghana project is a program which is focused on empowering youth to cultivate food crop. Over the last 3 years, we've been in a lot of communities across Ghana. My biggest vision is that a year coming whereby we can produce 60% of our chicken demand annually, whereby farmers produce their own corn to feed their own chicken so that we can produce more. So the greatest challenge so far has been access to finance, access to input, and availability of information. So what I have experienced, I could share with another person. But then we find out that we don't get the platform, we don't get the opportunity whereby farmers meet and share ideas, whereby farmers meet and share their experience. So it's one of the greatest challenge in farming. And another thing is when you need financial support, you find it difficult to meet investors who would like to put their money into agriculture. And the last thing I will talk about is access to input. And sometimes the input are so expensive. Sometimes the community in which I find myself, you can't find these inputs over there.
These ones are used basically for marketing, and at the same time I use these ones to also feed the rabbits. So it is COFAG that is also helping us in this plantation, like educating us and then motivating us to also do. I have also trained to become serial farmers, and moreover the challenge is funds, and then the input that we use to do this commercial. This is being done as a small holder farmer, but I am hoping to become a commercial holder farmer. So I am pleading with COFAG and all other stakeholders that when they come and then they think they can support us to do commercial farming instead of the smallholders farming, it will help us, and we are willing to do it.